G'day guys, Fintender here, and I'm here for a very brief little Friday video on my cube collections. This is my cube collection as of whatever the date today is, the start of 2019. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this quick little Friday video. I'm aware that this isn't the best in quality, however I am working to make a few really good Friday videos and that'll be coming soon. So you just have to stay patient for those guys. So here we go. So we'll start off with the smallest cubes and then work our way up. So we'll go with 2x2s first. I have this very simple YJ cube. It's really bad, as you can quite clearly tell. It's not made with the best quality, as you can quite clearly see. The turning's really bad. It doesn't corner cut at all. So this is just, I don't even know why I bought this, if I'm completely honest. I think it was really cheap. It might have been like $5 or something. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I just picked this one up because of the price convenience. Yeah, it turns okay for a fairly low budget cube, but keep in mind this cube was only about $5, so it's not going to perform as well as any other cube on the market. And I've forgotten how to solve 2x2, so that's just great. Alright, so that is my first 2x2. Now we've already done a review on this one, but now I've got to play with it a little bit more. This is the YJ MGC 2x2. So we've already done a review on this on the channel prior, and I will say I absolutely love this cube. It's nice and smooth. The corner cutting is absolutely magnificent for its price. This cube's only $15, as I said in the review. But yeah, I really like this cube. It's absolutely incredible. The turning feels very smooth. It's very hard to describe what the turning actually feels like, because you kind of have to be turning it in person to really get the feel for it, but it's kind of buttery smooth, but with a little bit of an edge on it when you eventually do a corner cut. So corner cutting is absolutely incredible. So yeah, I love this cube. Alright, moving on to my 3x3s now. I have 3 3x3s. I don't buy too many cubes, guys, this is why my cube collection is so small. I usually just buy a bunch of cubes that I know have good reviews online, and then I work from there. So we'll start off with the most basic cube you can have. This is a Rubik's brand 3x3. So, as most Rubik's brands do, this one turns like utter garbage, like most Rubik's brands do. You can really see like my hands tensing up just to turn this stupid thing. So overall, this is my first cube I actually ever bought. It's really funny considering this cube is about $20, when you can buy something like the Volk for maybe $22 and get something that's 100 times better. So yeah, I do find that quite funny in terms of price. But yeah, wouldn't recommend picking this one up if you are trying to get into speed cubing. I'd recommend you pick up a Qi Warrior M, or even the Thunderclap version 2, which we'll get to in a second. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Rubik's 3x3, but that is also part of my collection. Now we will move on to this. This is probably the best starting cube you can get for a low budget. This is the Qi Thunderclap version 2. So there was a pre-existing cube called the Thunderclap. This is the version 2 model. Now this is my actual first speed cube after I got rid of the Rubik's brand. This thing is absolutely incredible. I'm leaving that in. You cannot make moments like that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, anyway, so this cube is probably the best budget cube you can buy. This is around $15, which is still cheaper than the Rubik's brand, which surprises me. But yeah, it's a really good cube. The turning is absolutely superb. So as you can hear, it's kind of a bit of a snappy kind of thing. But yeah, it's absolutely incredible to turn. It's low budget, obviously, is its biggest factor, which sets it apart from the rest of the cubes on the market. But apart from that, it really does hold up as a really nice cube. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah, I would highly recommend this cube if you are getting into cubing, because as I said, it's a low price and it's fairly good for your stuff. Anyway, and then moving on to my main 3x3. Oh yeah, I should probably mention the YJ MGC 2x2 is my main. I'll go through all my mains in a sec as well. So I have this Volk. So this is the Volk Power. The Volk Power. It's just a simple power model. Okay, thank you, camera. I need to stop kicking my desk. That's what's doing it. And now we have the Volk. So this is my main 3x3 currently. So yeah, I'm really impressed by this cube. I've also done another review on this cube, so once again, if you want to go watch that review, I'll link it up on the screen somewhere. But yeah, I really like this cube. It's kind of a little bit like the Thunderclap version 2, except it has a more I don't know, it's kind of a little bit more of a smooth feel, similar to the YJ MGC 2x2. But no, I really like this cube, especially as I just mentioned, the smooth toning makes it absolutely incredible. The sticker shades are really nice. I'm not really sure why I got it in stickless. I would have actually preferred it in black plastic, similar to this. But yeah, I do really like this cube. Yeah, it's just incredible for the price. I'm pretty sure this is only about 30 bucks, which is pretty good considering most 3x3s these days are offered at $60. So yeah, it's not magnetized or anything, but I do really like it. It's a great cube. Alright, moving on to my 4x4s now. I only have one 4x4 because I don't really do the event very much. This is the Qi 4x4 Thunderclap. So, they've done a few in the Thunderclap line. Obviously, this was the Thunderclap version 2. This is the 4x4 Thunderclap. So, the turning is pretty similar to the Thunderclap version 2. Kind of a smooth, kind of clicky feel, as I said before. However, this one does kind of lock up a little bit more because it is kind of a cheaper option. The main 4x4, if you actually wanted to get into the event, would be the Wuchwei. That one's really highly praised as a really good 4x4. But no, this one does the job, and also my camera setup really needs to improve. I'll show you guys a little sneak preview of what the setup looks like after this, if you like. But yeah, pretty much, this is a really good budget 4x4 if you're just trying to get into the event and kind of just practice it a little bit, and you're not going to take the event too seriously. Kind of like me, because I literally never take it 4x4 seriously. I basically only do 2x2 and 3x3 excessively. But yeah, it's a really good 4x4. Okay, now moving on to the biggest puzzle I own. This is the Qi Wuji 7x7. So yes, I can solve this, and yes, I skipped from doing 4x4 all the way to 7x7. I haven't actually completed a 5x5 or a 6x6 ever. So it's kind of funny that I learnt this massive monstrosity first. But yeah, I really like this cube. It's surprisingly smooth for such a huge cube, because one of the main problems that big cubes like this have is they suffer from either locking up quite a lot or just not feeling smooth at all. But no, the Wuji is a really, really, really good option if you want to get into 7x7. It's really, really, really smooth. It's really good. However, price-wise, I can't really recommend this as a budget cube. It's upwards of about $50 to $60, which is a little bit much for a cube. But honestly, if you're going for quality, this thing is absolutely incredible. I've only done a few solves on 7x7, but it's always a long process and I really enjoy doing it. So yeah, I'm really glad I have this cube to do on it. Let's just get it out of the checkerboard pattern real quick. It's really scary when you stuff up the 7x7 though, because then you gotta actually put it back and you're like, oh, if I stuff it up, oh no. But yeah, great cube. Alright, and now moving on to my non-standard cube puzzles, I suppose you could call it. First up, we have my Skewb. So this is a Qi Skewb. I'm not actually sure what model it is, because I kind of got it on one of those like eBay deals where you can get 2 cubes for 1. I'm not a big Skewb solver, and I never really have been. I've solved it a few times, but I still can't solve it without instructions, because I never bothered to memorize any of the algorithms. So yes, I know you will laugh at me in the comments for that. But yeah, it's kind of a weird puzzle to Skewb, but it's still a fun one anyway. And with that deal that I got off eBay, I also got a Pyraminx. So this is also a Qi Pyraminx. Again, I don't know the model name because of that eBay deal. But yeah, this, as I said, no idea what Pyraminx this is. But whatever it is it's very smooth. It doesn't pop very often, so you can kind of just spam TPS on this and it's not really going to pop on you. I'm trying to get this in a good shot without knocking over my amazing tripod setup, as you'll all see. And there we go. I knew that would happen. Great. But yeah, I haven't done a review on this cube, but I did do my how to solve a Pyraminx tutorial on this one, so that's a little bit of Nintendo Cube's background knowledge. That's pretty cool. This is kind of still a cube puzzle, but I decided I'd put it in the other category, sorry, I can't speak. This is my mirror cube. So at first it may look like a little bit of a normal cube, but as you start to mess it up, as you can see, the whole cube just kind of warps. It's a very strange puzzle to solve, trust me. But yeah, it's definitely a fun one to solve, and it definitely takes a lot of skill, I will note. Like, you have to be fairly good at solving a 3x3 to apply the algorithms necessary to solve the mirror cube. Definitely a good challenge if you're trying to move on from doing the 3x3 a little bit and move up to a bigger challenge that isn't more WCA puzzles. Alright, this is gonna be the worst video. Sorry guys, I know this is a pain. I am kind of rushing this out. I'm actually filming this on the Thursday. It's like 8:30 right now, and I'm just filming this because I was like, oh no, I don't have a Friday video prepared. I better I better make something really quickly. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna use something else as a tripod. That worked even less. Hold on. Yep, that's working even less. Oh boy. Hey, there we go. Just use a cube on it. Epic. Alright. So then we also, this is kind of also a bit of a cube puzzle, but again, I put it in a separate category. This is the gear cube. Now, I'm pretty sure this is just a cheap kind of a gear cube. This doesn't actually have a brand on it. I was actually given this as a Kris Kringle present at school, surprisingly. I still have no idea who gave it to me, but if you're watching, whoever gave this to me, I do really like this puzzle. Thank you. It was a really good gift to give me, actually. But yeah, this is the gear cube. It is very weird. As you can see, all the layers turn and you have to try and like align all the gears to have the right pattern and whatnot. It's a very strange puzzle to solve, and the best thing, you can only turn like that, and like that. You can't actually move the middle layer. So no, it's a very strange puzzle. It's very difficult at first, I will note. I know how to solve it now just because I memorized the algorithms, but it is really hard to solve if you have no idea how to solve it. So I would kind of recommend, after you do the 3x3, moving up to a 4x4 essentially. This is basically the cube is playing. Let's say you have a 3x3, you can do the 3x3, beautiful. Then move up or down to either a 4x4 or a 2x2, and then after you've done a few other WCA events like maybe Mirror Cube and Scube and Pyramids, then you can give this thing a try. And after you've done all that, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have my Megaminx. Yes, you're seeing this correctly. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. So this is the X-Man Galaxy Megaminx. It's the concave design, because there's two ones. There's smooth plastic design, which would be kind of just flat plastic like that, and there was concave design, which, as you can see, this thing has, let's focus. As you can see, this thing has like little ridges on the side. That makes it really, really easy to grip. It really helps if you're doing solves. This thing is a beast to solve, like seriously. You have to know so many things from the 3x3 and bigger cubes to actually do this cube. It is honestly ridiculous. However, I could not ask for a better Megaminx. This still stands as one of the best Megaminxes on the market, even though it came out something like 2 years ago when I initially bought it. And this is also, it's fairly budgetable. It's about $30 maybe. I mean, I know it sounds like a lot, but this is a really good Megaminx. I would highly recommend this one. As I said, you should probably do this after you know how to do stuff like the gear cube, because it's a very difficult solve. Like if you thought doing like F2L on the 3x3 was hard, like inserting a pair like that, so it pairs there and putting it in. You have to do what's called SBL, because you can solve these little chunks here. You then have to solve all these little ones up here as well. So you essentially have an F2L step that takes forever. But yeah, I really like this cube, so I can definitely recommend it to you guys. Alright guys, and that just about wraps it up for my cubing collection tour, I guess you could call it. As I said at the start, I'm aware that this video is kind of rushed, it's not going to be the greatest quality, but just you wait, we're going to have some Good Friday videos coming very soon. I have an animated intro on the way that I'm going to add to the front of these Friday videos eventually when I finish it. The music's done, shout out to Scratchless for making me the music. I'm just working on the animation aspect of it now, so I can't wait to show you that to you guys. And yeah, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream or video if Nintendo out. Do not do drugs, kids. It is bad. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.